This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now, here's Garland. It's deflected.
Bravo.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And here's Garland for three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Mobley misses. Thunder off to a quick start here. Good. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Garland. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Misses off the right iron.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
For three, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the middle. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
I should have jumped.
The little floater is so hard to stop. Mitchell gets you back on your heels, then he pulls the string.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. He gets that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Garland. Screen by Allen. Clock at 6. Garland is doubled. Allen outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The wide open shot from Strus. Misses the three. pass to Dort. Shoots over Garland. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell looking it over. A kick out to Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And he gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder with some changes. And Mitchell drops them both. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Let's go. Can't nail the jumper. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up 3.
The Cavaliers, 11.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Wallace misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the brain.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
A wide open look here for Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trailing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Allen. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. That ties the game. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Bruce in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Strus has got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Number 5. Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Screen by Allen. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. No. They cash in right away with the quick shot.
Okay.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Pass to Strus. Back to Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Dort.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
.112 left in the second quarter.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Mitchell left side.
Mm-hmm.
46 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. A floater beyond the arc, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander goes back up. Now Holmgren, just 5 to shoot.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Alexander missing. There's Garland.
Yeah.
Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 6.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick. He's too savvy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
Traps in the tray. On the wing, Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort.
Bro, what the fuck?
For the lead. Yes, that goes in. Dort's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Thunder.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Mitchell outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley a screen. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Great look, but off the mark. Nobody near Williams. Target from outside. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And Darius Garland.
What?
The foul. That is his first foul.
Wow, they just cheated.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside Garland. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Cleveland. Holmgren with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
That what?
That 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Holmgren hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jerome. Wade outside. And another miss by Cleveland. The Thunder leading by 6.
You gotta be kidding! And he makes it!
Holmgren's got 8.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Looking to end the run. They get it back to the wing right side. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. Inside, here's Thompson. Rebound by Williams.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
Be clear.